What is up? Welcome into Driving the Line on Demand Sunday edition. We got a great show lined up for you today. Quick, get you in, get you out. Well, maybe not quick. We're going to be a little longer today, but we will get you in, get you out and about for your Sunday. But as we always do, before we take a look back, we have to take a look behind us and how we did on Saturday. And bam, pretty good day. Our man Raphael going 1 out of 2, hitting the coast of Strickland over 4.5 rounds plus 110. No go on the Deontay Wilder play, but look at our man Soupy again. 2 out of 2. Well done, hockey and MLB. And our man Big Chuck going 2 out of 3. Well done on that one. I actually know those teams. Well, I know Real Madrid. I don't know too much about Dortmund, but Big Chuck, well done, buddy. Nice job. Okay. Now, how we did college baseball on Saturday. 4-1. Great day. Exactly what we want. Tough one there. Wake Forest and Oklahoma. Didn't expect both of them to lose. Wake Forest going 0-2 in regionals, out. Done. But we hit on North Carolina money line, Texas A&M, Georgia, both of those money lines, Duke and Florida State money lines, and our strategy of the Wake ECU over 9. It worked. It worked. We were able to hedge and get that loss out of there. But yeah, 4-1 there, 2-2 on Friday. So that makes us 6-3 heading into Championship Sunday. Exactly where we want to be ahead. Again, you all know who road college baseball plays, and I'll put myself on screen here all year, that, you got to profit now. If you want to jump off the train, certainly understand. I'm not going to, and I know a lot of other people aren't going to, but if that's your MO, there you go right there. Also, 4 out of 5 of our regional futures plays are live and in play. So we're going to break down how to go about using those. If you want to hedge or if you want to take a shot big time and double up, we've got opportunities on that. Okay, now let's move over to Sunday here. Let's start with our home run odds. Jordan Alvarez plus 275, Marcell Ozuna plus 300, Josh Naylor plus 350, Gunnar Henderson plus 350, and Pete Alonso plus 400. We had a couple here on Saturday, including Matt Olson there. You know what? I'm going to ride the Braves again. Surprise, surprise. We're going to go Marcell Ozuna plus 300 here to get one. Jordan Alvarez, not a bad play as well, but we're going to go Ozuna there plus 300. All right, let's get into our picks for Sunday and what we have. Our man Soupy here. Mariners first 5 minus half a run at minus 130. And then Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal at plus 100. So 2 plays there. 1 play for Big Chuck going Atalanta. Fiorentina over 3 minus 115. That is close enough of a pronouncing that I'm going to get, so I'm not going to try and do it again, but he's taking that over 3 at minus 115. Okay. Sunday, college baseball. Now, let me pull myself back on screen here. Understand, this is how it works. Okay. So you've got tournament play. Essentially, you have 3 teams left in each regional. You have a team that is 2-0, winner's bracket, sitting there waiting for one team to meet them in the championship game or championship, kind of finals if they need to. So I'll show you more in just a second, but we essentially are going to have 2 sets of games on Sunday. All right. About noon Eastern is going to be the losers bracket round. Okay. So you're going to have both teams remaining in each regional that have 1 loss. They're going to play each other. All right. Loser goes home. Winner goes to the championship game that will be played about 6 p.m. Eastern tonight against the team that is 2-0. All right. How it works: if the losers bracket team, the team with 1 loss, beats the undefeated team, come back on Monday and do it again. All right. So it's double elimination. The team sitting 2-0, they only have to win 1 out of 2. All right. For the other 2 teams, they have to win essentially 3 games, 2 on Sunday and 1 on Monday. So that's how they break out. Here are our plays, and I'll pull this full screen so that you can see. All right, we're going to go Coastal Carolina money line. We're going to go UCF money line. Put those 2 together, minus 110. We're going to go Mississippi State money line, East Carolina money line, plus 100. We're going to go LSU Wofford over 11.5, minus 115. We're going to go Indiana State, Illinois over 11.5 at minus 115. And we're going to go Stetson UCF over 11.5 at minus 115. So, why are we doing that? Why would we break them down and go through overs again, even though we lost on Friday with LSU and Wofford and we lost on Friday with Indiana State and Illinois? Well, let me show you here. Okay. So, this is bullpen usage so far with teams heading into Sunday that are still alive. All right. This isn't every team, but I wanted to highlight some teams that have already had high bullpen usage and why it matters. Okay. So let's take a look here at the 6 on the left. All right. These are all teams that are playing in said losers bracket early game on Sunday. All right. Indiana gone to 4 pitchers through Friday and Saturday. All right. From their bullpen, thrown 180 pitches already. UCF 6 at 166. Indiana State 4 at 150. South Carolina 4 at 148. St. John's 5 at 127. And UNC Wilmington 7, but only at 104. Not too bad, right? Like they don't necessarily fall in the high alert category, but they're kind of there. So the reason that we list this is number one, all right, these are teams that have to keep winning and essentially have to win 2 games on Sunday and 1 game on Monday to get to the super regionals and win this said regional. Okay. They're already kind of taxed in regards to their bullpens, and keep a lookout, number one, in their first games on Sunday. But if they get through, take a look at the right side here. Indiana, okay? If they get through, beat Southern Miss, well, they have to play Tennessee, all right? 2-0, number 1 team in the country, averaging 10.5 runs per game through the regionals so far. UCF, if they get through, Florida State, only 6 runs per game, but I got a feeling that offense is ready to go. Indiana State, all right? Kentucky, 8 runs per game. South Carolina, NC State, 7.5 runs per game. St. John's, they play Virginia, only 4.5 runs per game. But again, Virginia. UNC Wilmington, play against Georgia, 9.5 runs per game. So keep an eye not only on how these teams on the left, the high bullpen usage teams, do in their early game, but if they were to win, they are going in against the best teams in the country with no bullpens and what 3 starters already having been used. Now, note this, you see at the bottom, all 6 teams on the right, that are sitting waiting to play whoever wins the early game, they're all hosting said regionals. They're all playing at home with their home crowds in their home, dorms right down the street, right? Like there are massive, massive advantages to these teams that are 2-0. So if you see an Indiana get through Southern Miss and play Tennessee, look out. All right. UCF, Florida State, UNC Wilmington, Georgia. Yeah. Like just keep an eye there. Note the morning games or the, first round of games on Sunday and just keep an eye. All right. On how long the starters go and how quickly, they go to the bullpen and they go to their guys and how many pitches that they throw. Very important because you only have so many arms. So pay attention to that. Hope that this helps. Okay. Now let's go into each regional and where we sit heading into Championship Sunday. Right. So, all right. And if you have your brackets that we work through on the preview show, we're doing the exact same thing, starting on the left side of the brackets and going down. All right. So you will see 2 regionals listed on each slide here. All right. These are like the winner of each regional will play each other in the super regionals. So we just wanted to keep it like that. All right. So in the Knoxville region, Tennessee, all right, obviously the home team here, 0 losses. All right. So they are sitting there waiting for the winner of Indiana and Southern Miss. And whoever wins that, if they want to win the regional, essentially they're going to have to beat Tennessee on Sunday night. And then they're going to have to turn around and do it again on Monday. Now look at the corresponding region below it, Greenville, East Carolina. Evansville, look at 4 seed Evansville sitting there 2-0 waiting on the winner of ECU and VCU Sunday morning. Wake Forest, gone, done. So surprising there. But yeah, this is a fascinating one right here to pay attention to. First, East Carolina and VCU, one of them's going home. All right. And then you got to beat Evansville twice. Yeah, keep an eye on this one. All right. Let's go down the list on the left hand side of the brackets. All right. 9 seed Oklahoma hosting the Norman Regional here. So UConn, look at that, 2-0 this weekend. Oklahoma and Duke, one loss each, playing each other Sunday in the first round of games to decide who is going to go up against UConn here. So fascinating one right there. Definitely one to pay attention to in the first round slate of games. All right. The corresponding region here, the 8 seed Florida State, Tallahassee region. Florida State is 2-0, 0 losses here. Alabama, 2 and done, out. Florida State is sitting for Sunday night, waiting on the winner between UCF and Stetson. And you saw UCF Stetson. We not only have UCF in a money line play, but we're taking the over of 11.5. And that's because you saw the bullpen usage. UCF has used a ton, Stetson a little bit there, but I have a feeling that both teams are going to come out. And if they get to the bullpens early on each side, we could see a ton of runs. So definitely keeping an eye on that one. All right, going down again. 5 seed Fayetteville region, Arkansas, the host here. Louisiana Tech, gone, done. 2 games, 2 losses, out. Kansas State sitting 2-0, waiting for the winner between Arkansas and Southeastern Missouri there. SEMO, yeah, they will. Arkansas and SEMO will play each other in the first round of games Sunday to see who will face off against Kansas State. Arkansas, they get past SEMO, needs to beat Kansas State on Sunday night and on Monday to get through to the Super Regional. All right, 12 seed Virginia hosting the Charlottesville Regional. Virginia 2-0. Penn, done. 2 games, 2 losses. You know what? I mean, we talked about it before. I mean, shout out to Penn for getting there, right? Like this, they weren't going to win the College World Series, but getting to the regionals, man, well done. All right, so we've got Mississippi State and St. John's playing against each other Sunday in the first round of games to decide who gets to take a shot at Virginia and try to beat them twice. All right. Last one on the left-hand side here. The Tucson Regional, 13 seed Arizona, the host, done. 2 games, 2 losses, out. West Virginia sitting 2-0. Well done there so far. And we've got Dallas Baptist and Grand Canyon playing in the first round of games to decide who gets to go and try to take 2 from West Virginia. Now, below it, the 4 seed North Carolina, the host, Chapel Hill. UNC, 2 games, 2 wins. All right. They will watch LSU and Wofford play against each other again. You remember these two teams played on Friday. LSU with a walk-off home run against Wofford. We're playing the over 11.5 in that one because both of these bullpens have been used as well. But North Carolina is sitting pretty there waiting for the winner between those two teams. Now let's move to the right-hand side of the bracket. Okay, 2 seed Kentucky, Lexington Regional, Kentucky, 2-0, 0 losses, playing good baseball. They will watch Indiana State and Illinois play against each other in the early round of games to see who can take a shot at taking Kentucky down twice. We will see, but good job so far to the Wildcats there. Below it, the 15 seed Oregon State, the host in Corvallis, and they're 2-0, sitting pretty. They will watch UC Irvine and Tulane play each other in the early slate of games to see who could take a shot at Oregon State and beating them twice. Okay. Going down here, 10 seed NC State in the Raleigh Regional. NC State, perfect 2-0. Well done so far. We'll watch South Carolina and James Madison play against each other in the first round of games to see who could get a shot at NC State twice. Below it, 7 seed Georgia Bulldogs, 2-0, sitting pretty. We'll watch UNC Wilmington and Georgia Tech play against each other for the right to go up against the Bulldogs. See how they do. Going down here, 6 seed Clemson in the Clemson Regional. Vanderbilt out. Got put out by High Point. Look at that. Vanderbilt 2 games, 2 losses. So Clemson sitting pretty 2-0. They will watch Coastal Carolina and High Point Sunday in the early slate of games. Play against each other for the shot and opportunity at Clemson. All right. Bottom regional here, Stillwater, Oklahoma State, sitting good, 2-0. We'll watch Florida and Nebraska. Florida had won the first game on Friday against Nebraska. Both of them have one loss. We will see them play again. Can Florida keep the dream alive? Can Nebraska keep the dream alive? We will see who gets the shot at Oklahoma State. Now, 14 seed, Santa Barbara. All right. The Gauchos. But look at Oregon. Oregon, the 3 seed in that regional, sitting 2-0, waiting. And we'll watch UCSB and San Diego play against each other Sunday in the first round of games to see who gets a shot at the Ducks. But Oregon, well done so far. And the regional right below it, the 3 seed Texas A&M, 2-0, sitting perfect there with a big extra innings win Saturday night against Texas, meaning Texas and Louisiana both have one loss and will play in the first round of games to decide who gets a shot at the Aggies in Bryan College Station. So that is it. And I'll pull up the picks one more time because I know that we just went through a lot. Our man, Soupy, Mariners, first 5 minus half a run, minus 130. Connor McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal, plus 100. Big Chuck on Atalanta Fiorentina over 3. Hey, there we go, minus 115. And then, like I said, college baseball Sunday, Coastal Carolina money line, UCF money line, Mississippi State money line, East Carolina money line, LSU Wofford over 11.5, Indiana State Illinois over 11.5, and Stetson UCF over 11.5. So that leaves us with the final point, and it is this. We spoke about, obviously, today, there are 2 slates of games. But here's the thing. Those 2-0 teams that are sitting waiting, they don't know their opponent yet, meaning we don't have lines. We don't have totals. We have nothing because, obviously, we don't know who they're going to play. So we are going to have a second show today. Once we get the first round of games set, the books reset, and get new, fresh odds, totals, all of that for the night games, come back. It should be about 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around that time. Again, each game is going to be different, but it should be roughly about that time. I will get it up and get it posted right here for you. And we will have, how fun is this? We're going to have a second round of games, man. It is awesome. But everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. It's going to be a big day, huge day. Can't wait for it. We're sitting good. Championship Sunday belongs to us. All right. Cash these tickets. Let's have a good day. And I will see you later today, right here at Driving the Line.